Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Summer 2025 ACL Draw Show. My name is Ivar. I am joined by PBS and Icarus. If you guys want to introduce yourself, PBS.
Hi, I'm PBS, part-time producer, mid gaming support. Been around for a while.
Yep. Icarus.
My name is Icarus. I am the GM for Gravity, and I do content on the side, interviews and such.
Awesome. And I have Benja on production, but he cannot talk, so I'll say hi for Benja. we're going to quickly go over the format here quickly. If you want to pull up the format doc, Benja. Auction. Hello?
Broad gap.
He said 1 sec. But anyways, yeah. We pull up the doc for the format so you guys can see like the charts and stuff and graphs that Duan has made. But this is going to be a 24-team ACL this split. A little bit lower than last split, but higher quality teams. So we're hoping for it to be an awesome split. We had to do the format a little differently this time. We're going to have a 6-team GSL, which is going to be 2 to 3 weeks. It's going to be like 2.5 weeks, really. Teams will be put in pools. We've already done the committee. And yeah, week 1 is just going to be pool. Week 1A, which is Monday, will be pool 4 teams versus pool 5 teams, pool 3 teams versus pool 6 teams. I'm stuttering. Pool 1 and 2 teams won't be playing Monday. They'll be playing Tuesday. If you win your Monday match, you'll be playing Tuesday. If you lose your Monday match, you will be playing the following Monday. I mean, everything's kind of laid out here. At the end of the 2.5 weeks, every team will have like a denote. They'll be denoted as team A, B, C, D, E, F from your group. Yeah, as you can see in the picture, and then we'll go on to a 4-team GSL, which is 2 weeks. If you are a team A or A team, or a B team, you're automatically qualified for playoffs. You're just playing for seeding, as you can see in these pictures. And then if you're a pool C through F, you will be playing for qualifying for playoffs. At the end of it, all 16 teams will be in playoff. 8 teams will be eliminated. Then playoffs will be our standard double elimination format. Pretty straightforward. Did you guys have any questions, Icarus or PVS? I know the format's a little different, but if you have questions, you can ask me. I can explain it.
No questions on my end.
Okay, cool. It's pretty straightforward. If you look at the doc, the official doc, it's in the server. I can actually post it in the chat as well here for you guys. There's a tab that kind of just has everything laid out with the dates and potential matches. So you can very easily see the ranking GSL and the final GSL. You can see when people are playing and whatnot, and the times and the group names.
I don't have access to that chat, but you know.
The Twitch chat.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah.
You're banned.
Oh, this is just yeah. No, I have this. Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. We can go back to the So we have 4 groups, as we mentioned: Demacia, Noxus, Ionia, and Spirit. Actually, Benja, do you want to quickly pull up the Zen Market stuff so I can quickly mention this? We are going to be sponsored by Zen Market again, this split for ACL. Woo. Zen Market is your one-stop solution for buying products directly from Japan. They help you buy products from 10,000 shops in Japan, as well as place bids on auctions on your behalf. They never consolidate all your items. They'll even consolidate all your items into one box and help you ship them internationally. We've been working with Zen Market for about a year almost now. They provide great customer service in 19 different languages, and they are trusted by over 2 million users worldwide. There's a panel below that links you directly to sign up. You can also use code AGIS on your first transaction to get 1,000 yen off your shipping fees. And we will be having a MVP box for ACL, AVL, and AML yet to be announced. That'll be announced in a week or so from Zen Market. And then we'll also be doing something different this split. We'll be having a viewer giveaway box, I believe, as well. That giveaway is being set up. That'll be running during the entirety of ACL. So just something for the viewers as well. Cool. And we can go get started. Got all the deliverables out of the way. We're going to start with our pool 1 teams. Whenever you have the wheel ready, Benji, you can bring that up. I believe most of these are in ACL teams. Yeah, Supernova, Citadel, CCG, and then Papa's Chonks, which I believe is majority of Winthrop, but we'll get to that when we spin them. So the first team, if you want to spin Benja, going into the Demacia group. CCG.
It's like our first one to go, CCG.
Okay.
I mean, there's not really much to say about CCG, right? I mean, pool one's going to be pretty cut and dry here.
Yeah, definitely like favorites for the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think top 4 is expected from pool 1 teams. So
I think the only surprising one for me was having Papa Chonks over Lotus, the Lotus Spellbinders roster. I know they were close in the rankings there, but it is going to be super exciting to see just how that 4 seed coming out of pool 1 can sort of deal with the rest of the teams here later on in the group stage.
Yep. CCG, I believe, won 2 splits ago. They won ACL, so they didn't play last split because of the NACL restrictions, and they're back this split. So excited to have them back.
Yeah.
Is that the real Clark Kent? Yes. Yep. We can go into the wheel to spin the next team going into the Noxus group.
All right.
Defending champions.
The scary Citadel.
Oh.
Defending champions.
I've personally played them 3 times in the last split. Definitely want to avoid them in the early stages of the GSL. They will knock you down very quickly.
I mean, there's a reason they were the champions, right?
Yeah, 2-2 in NACL right now, so middle of the pack, along with CCG. So
yeah,
definitely no slouches.
No,
glad to have them back. Glad to have them back. Placing into the Noxus group.
So we got former champion CCG. We got current champion Citadel.
Yep. We can go ahead and spin the wheel, Benja, for the first team going into Ionia.
Alrighty.
Supernova.
The 4-0 Supernova in NACL. That is a little bit terrifying to get. Scary Jerry just out of the LTA. ABO been along for a long time.
Yeah, Hoarder, Abo, Scary Jerry, Breezy. These are just like some of the most scary players you can get in ACL here. I mean, even in NACL, right? They're 4-0, so they're definitely going to be the team to watch here among Pool 1 teams to see just how strong they are and just how oppressive they can be in this GSL stage.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely think Ionia. Yep. Ionia's definitely going to be the group to watch here. Group
and
of
then
death.
the last team, I don't know, we don't have to spin the wheel, but it'll be Papa's Chonks going into the Spirit division here.
Chonks, Chrome coming off of leaving NACL here. Only 35, going to be obviously an NACL player as well. I mean, these are just all NACL players, right? So it's definitely going to be another team to watch. I do think I am worried about just how they can stack up against the rest of this Pool 1 teams later down the road. But ultimately, they should be a very, very strong contender as well.
Chrome's name, World of Warcraft reference?
I'm not sure, but I think I think something we're not really looking at is right now in ACL it's all best of ones, so teams are getting like they're like bread and butter for their matches really. Like as it goes into like fearless stuff, I want to see how some of these NACL teams stack up against other NACL teams.
I hate to say it, that's the one kind of Mickey Mouse. I think I like the best of threes a little bit. I think it separates the teams a little bit more than best of ones.
I will refrain from commenting. Anyways, we will move on to our pool 2 teams here going into
PR answer.
Yep.
We have Lotus Spellbinders, Komodo, Cupid Esports, and Milk Esports. Whole Milk.
Whole
and the
Milk.
first team is Whole Milk going into Demacia.
Whole Milk's going into Demacia. I mean, Whole Milk was definitely another one of those teams that people were looking at. I'm excited to see what they can do here. It is a Draxler roster, so there has been some trepidation going in, but I mean, they got 5 mini, they have Levitate, right? They have Minui role swapping top lane here. I mean, this is going to be a good roster. It depends on how much Draxler can really not be a weak link on this team, and I think they definitely can upset a lot of teams and be better than a lot of people are considering. But they're pool 2, so we will see.
And we will draw the next pool 2 team in Tenoxis.
Oh, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Right. Oh,
Komodo making their return.
Yeah. I mean, this Komodo roster is also another one that is going to be fun to watch. I definitely think that their strong suit is going to be towards their top side. Alorum obviously has been a rock in ACL and in OQs and for a while, right? So yeah. Shimmer's a very strong jungler. And I'm excited to see what he can do against Citadel.
Hopefully Alorum is doing well these days.
Yeah, I hope I heard he got injured, right?
Yeah.
He hurt his wrist or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he's doing better and he's able to practice, play League of Legends like he used to. So excited to have them back. Awesome people.
Maybe they'll get their gummy worms this time.
Yeah.
Okay. Next team going into Ionia.
It wasn't Ivar's fault.
Okay, who gets the group of death? Cupid, you have been chosen.
Sports going into Ionia.
All right. I mean, the former Pulse roster from NACL. This is, I don't know.
This is slated 6, right? Before Pulse.
Yes. This is slated 6. This is the Hubby Tubby bot lane with Dr. Cal, Bio, and Adam.
I will say I like to see like teams and players stay together like this across. What is this? A third split now together?
I think so. Yeah.
Excited to see them compete. Go ahead.
Isn't this a different support than NACL? I think it's Baruto, no?
The same person. Yeah.
Okay.
Just yeah.
Back and forth. Okay.
He was originally Baruto, and then it's just people refer to him as both. But yeah, this is the same player.
Yeah. And then the last team going into Spirit will be Lotus Spellbinders.
I mean, this really is just the group of life here, right? I get Porsche, Chad, Robbie, Bob. That's season, right? At bot.
Isn't that Reptile?
Oh no,
yeah, that's Reptile.
Right. That's Reptile.
That's Reptile playing from EU on. I don't know how much ping he gets from EU, but that will be Reptile playing in ACL.
I think it's around 130, depending where.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see how long that lasts, but I'm still excited to see him play.
I mean, this is a good team, right? My concern is going to be Reptile coming in with his ping, but I mean, Clarit's Reptile bot lane sounds very interesting, and then obviously Chad and Robbie Bob are both decent players as well, and Porsche he's always consistently at the top of OQs and doing well there. So I mean, this is definitely a team that will be good, but it's very beatable.
Do we consider this the D esports of this split?
Ooh.
No, I think it's just because they only have one player.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The rest,
I don't think there's any good comparison here.
Yeah, I don't think we have a streamer team per se. I mean, a lot of these people do stream, so I don't want to just say that, but I'm excited for that roster. But that's our Pool 1 and Pool 2 teams. As mentioned, the Pool 1 and Pool 2 teams are not playing Monday. They will be playing Tuesday this week against the winners of the Pool 4 v5 at 3v6. But more information and scheduling will be released later today in the Discord for the teams. But with that, we can start our Pool 3 teams going into Demacia.
This is where it gets interesting, boys.
Chris, you're wanting Spirit, yeah?
I'm definitely wanting Spirit here. Oh, no.
Oh. Honestly, that's not a terrible spot.
Okay.
Honestly, it's probably the second easiest one.
Gravity. That would be my team here. Fiji, Win-Win, Asila, a Joseph Redemption. I mean, we have Asila, right, who is a really, really strong mid laner. He's obviously in the LRN right now. Fiji is an NACL sub, so he's going to be really good in the top lane. It's just going to be a matter of if that bot lane can really stay stable against these strong NACL players. And if they can, I think this roster can be good. But definitely, I mean, at least it's not group of death.
I'd say it's probably the second easiest group.
Yeah. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. And then yeah, win-win. So
Yeah, love Gravity as an org. They've been around just for quite some time now, even before we were doing ACL at this level. So glad to have them back with a solid roster. But we can go ahead and spin the next team into Noxus.
All right. Ooh.
Apex Mission Impossible.
AMI and Noxus. Okay. Interesting. I mean, how much do we really say about AMI, right? I mean, it's the Retrozine team. is really what I say there. You got Protoss, Retrozine, Baz, Decoy. They're a decent roster for sure. My concern is that they don't. It's hard to look at them and think of like any of true carries as compared to some of the other like teams in this pool so far. But I think they can win some games.
Yeah, they've been playing together for a minute as well, right?
Yeah.
Most of these players.
These are players who have also like been playing together for a while now, but they're set into a pretty hard group here. So
yeah, I think there was a team last, but I can't remember their name that were playing together for a while that made a pretty deep run.
Was that ZA?
Might have been ZA. It might have been Next Level, maybe, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know. But anyways, we can go on and spin the wheel for the next team in Tyonia. Because I believe last split Next Level Esports was the Gravity OQ roster, right? That was the Sagiwabe, Robbie Baba.
07's in chat, boys.
07's in chat. All right. Yeah, this is the season's Leafs rosters.
Yes.
Syndicated Eternal Season going into the Ionia Group of Death, as you guys are calling it.
I think it's a pretty fun group for them to go into. I think there's a lot of upside on their bot lane. I still question Season of Leaves, Champ Pool, and Fearless, but I think
do you think Munchie
can carry?
You think Munchie can really sort of stabilize that and make up for a little bit of the weaknesses that Season might have?
It's possible. I know Munchie is like a very weird Champ Pool player, so we'll see if we can get some Master E games this split.
He's a strong jungler for sure. I'm excited to see what they can do here, but against Cupid, who's been playing together for a long time, and obviously, you know, the other terrifying team there, Supernova. It's definitely going to be hard for them to try and make top 2 here.
Yeah, and then that leaves Milk Esports going into the Spirit roster. I'm excited for this roster.
Milk. I mean, this is a super exciting roster here. They've also like been playing together for a long time here.
This is Quest, right?
Yes, this is Quest's roster. This is the Sunlight Evan Lai team.
Guangdong Flying Tigers.
Yes, back in the day, the GFT.
Yes.
So I mean, they've been together for a while now. Sunlight's a very strong top laner. So I'm excited to see what he can pull out here. He also can play a lot of really interesting top laners and sort of mess some people up. So I'm excited to see what this roster can do.
Yeah, I mean, the rosters are solid. I'm also excited to have Milk Esports coming into ACL and Aegis in general. Known some of the rosters from some of the LB, LCS days and times when I play over there. So glad to have their support and have them fielding 2 solid rosters. So excited for that.
Looking at the teams right now, I mean, what pool stands out to you so far, Ivar?
as like the group of life or death?
I mean, just the group of life for me would be Spirit. No, like
Yeah, I
just
think
the
Spirit.
group. It's the most interesting group for me. I don't see any team that's like way better than the other. I mean, obviously Papa Chonks, right, is a pool one team, but even
Individual-
this milk.
Yeah, individual player wise maybe, but like as a team, it's like very interesting to see. I definitely think any of those three teams can take games off of each other. So yeah, I don't know.
For sure.
I'm trying to think of group of death. I think we need to see more teams, to be honest.
I mean,
What do you think?
I just think.
What do you think, PBS?
I mean, I think Ionia is probably the most quote unquote stacked group.
Mhm.
I think it's very top heavy though. I think Supernova kind of clears everyone there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the teams in Noxus look pretty strong, honestly. I think Citadel's always scary. AMI is scary. Komodo is Komodo. I mean, it's not a not scary roster.
Yeah, no, for sure.
A lot of experience on that roster.
Yeah, I had them 43. So
what were you going to say?
I'm still going to say Ionia is probably the most scary group for me so far. Supernova obviously just is clearing most people in this tournament right now. QBD Sweats have been playing together for a long time now, and they have this built-in synergy. Obviously, their bot lane was doing really good despite how they were in NACL, and people forget this was a decent team in OQs. And then Eternal Seasons is, I mean, they can either be the best or the worst team on any given day. So, I'm definitely looking at this group to see, who gets placed in it.
Awesome. So with that, we're going to actually spin our Pool 6 team so we can see the matchups for Week 1. So this will go into the 6th slot, Benja, just so you're aware. Go ahead and spin it. Our Pool 6 team going into Demacia.
Novasphere,
a returning team from ACL last split. I think they put 3 teams in last split. They always have teams in AML and AVL, so excited to have them back.
Yeah. Yeah, Slam Boy. He's back in the league, boys.
it's a tier 2.
They're versing Gravity Week 1 on Monday, actually.
Let's go.
Banger.
Let's freaking go. We got Slam Boy. No, look. I mean, what can I say about NSG? They've been, or NGS. They've been the league for a while, right? Magmore is a known quantity here. Slamboy's decent, as much as they'd be like the meme. So I think they can like be decent, but I definitely think they're gonna have a rough time against some of the more established players here, and especially top jungle. I feel like going into Week 1 against like Fiji, it's gonna be rough. So we gotta see there.
Yeah, luckily it's not a one and done. They have a long season ahead of them, so awesome. We can go ahead and spin the wheel for the Pool 6 team going into Noxus that will be taking on AMI. Travelers, I believe this is the J Bear roster.
Yeah. I mean, didn't this team do pretty good in OQ, right? They had like a decent bracket run, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, they did it all right. It's not the exact same roster, but
Light and Reset is role swapped mid, which is going to be the interesting thing here.
He's a support player, right? If I remember.
Yes, so he's a support player. He has been playing mid lane. He's been in my DMs recently talking about just some of the stuff that he's been doing. So I'm excited to see what he can do here. Obviously, J Bear, Maxander, and Humphreys, they've been playing together for a while. They have this built-in synergy. Going against AMI, I think they could maybe upset here. It depends on how Light and Reset can really hold up in the mid lane.
Yeah, I think yeah. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Because what is it? It's Fine Mini, right? No, it's Retrozing mid lane.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that'll be like the point of not contestant, but that people will be looking at for that matchup. But I definitely think they can take at least a game off of them, so it'll be fun to watch for our Monday match. Okay, cool. Next we'll have spin the wheel. Sorry, for the team that's going into Ionia is the 6th seed. Pool 6, I don't want to say 6th seed. Calamity Black.
Ooh. Calamity Black. I'm gonna be real. I don't recognize any names on here.
I think this is a developmental roster of their main team, Calamity Esports. I think it's one of the more lower elo rosters that are trying to get some experience against some of these better teams. I think them versing Sin Eternal Season, if I remember correctly, will be good practice because it's, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain
it's
it.
a best scenario. Yeah,
it's like a good. They're not like being thrown into the deep end right away.
It's not a death sentence right away.
Exactly.
I mean, who are you looking on? Their highest rated elo right is the top lane Aspen. Against, you said it was Eternal, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, maybe right. I mean, top lane 101. Maybe he can do something there. I just think it's going to be hard with the sort of the veterancy that Munchie brings from NACL, and Adaption now Calamity have obviously been together. I mean, not together, but in ACL and in OQ for a long time here. So, I mean, maybe Hunter Vault can do something here, right? So maybe Hunter can.
Oh yeah. Nonetheless, Calamity and one of those other orgs that have been supporting this tier 2, so glad to have them back. Tier 2, tier 3 in general. But yeah, this is the last team, GCS Challengers, going into Spirit. I think they're versing Milk Esports, if I remember correctly.
GCS, yes. You have been chosen.
You have been chosen.
That's probably the best draw they could have had, honestly, with how stacked the upper half of ACL is looking this split.
For like the tier 1 and tier 2 teams?
Yeah, pretty much. Best honestly, group, I guess.
I mean, I gotta say, I want to say it's good for them, but this is probably the worst situation they could have been put in, like for week 1 matchups.
That I could see. That I could agree.
I just think that it's gonna be rough for them. Lil Pistol, I've seen their name around before. Maybe they can try and stabilize the map here, but the solo laners, aside from mid lane, I mean, like top lane and bot have just been so consistent for this Milk roster. It's gonna be hard.
I think this was the lowest seeded from the rating committee.
I believe so, but everybody, one team has to be the lowest seed, and also like these players, like you mentioned, I've seen some of these names around, at least in the AVL, AML level, like Masters leagues, and they're trying to like break through to the next threshold. So they got to try somehow. Right? They got to get some experience under their belt. Even if they lose their games, the experience is what is important, because they're not just going to. They're not going to improve by just playing against other Masters players on repeat. You know. Yeah. So hats off to them to try and play up a little bit. Cool. So thoughts on these 3v6 matchups here for week 1?
For week 1, I definitely think the most fun matchup is going to be from, oh gosh, I think it's going to be Noxus, right? The AMI Travelers match.
Yeah,
I definitely think
my eyes on too.
I think that's going to be the match to watch. If we're going to be looking at an upset here, maybe the Ionia group as well. I could see potentially there, but I think Spear and Demacia are just kind of a little bit lopsided here. In terms of like waiting. So I'm definitely excited though for the AMI Travelers matchup. I think if any team is going to punch above their weight, it's going to be Travelers and in that pool 6 of teams. Maybe NSG as well. But
you know what I'm looking forward to for Tuesday? I mean, theoretically, I don't want to like write it off as done, but Milk should be winning that matchup. Milk versus Lotus Spellbinders on Tuesday, because it's going to be the winner of 3v6 versus pool 2. That's going to be a fun matchup.
Yeah, for sure. That'll be super fun here.
Anyways, we can go ahead and start drawing our pool 4 teams that'll go into that 4th slot. Benja, go ahead and spin the wheel.
Okay.
Let's go. We got Min.
I'm happy to be in this group. I'm not gonna lie. I think it has like the most balanced middle of the pack, in my opinion.
You're just happy you don't have to first Citadel. Just say it.
Yeah, I'm happy about Citadel. I'm not gonna lie. I'd much rather lose to Shogo than Citadel for the fourth time in a row.
Put the fries in the bag. You're losing to a Asylum mid, brother.
Oh, I know.
I agree with Quest in chat here. I think Weber is by far the scariest Pool 4 team. So I am glad to sort of dodge them.
Yes, Weber is really strong. I agree there.
I did have them a bit lower in my rankings there, but
there's some. I think all the Pool 4 teams are really strong now. I think about it. Prosperity, Galaxy, and yeah, I mean Galaxy made a run last split, right? They were top 8, I think.
I mean, Mint's here
Prosperity
too.
top 8, Mint top 12. Weber did pretty well.
Yeah.
No queues.
I mean, I don't know what to say about Mint, man. They have a good roster, but they have PVS support, so
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
We could go ahead and spin the wheel for the Pool 4 team going into Noxus here.
Ooh.
Prosperity.
Talk about a fun matchup here.
Yeah, I had this team rated extremely high, especially compared to the committee. I think top 8 last ACL into upgrading support is pretty insane. I think mid is also a big upgrade. Moss over. I won't say names. Yeah, I think this team has really high upside. I would not be surprised to see them make top 8 again.
I had them as a Pool 2 team. I really, really like this top side. I think Kongji Summer bot lane is going to be something to watch as a weak point for them, but Icelandic Heroes obviously really good. Lycamaz is really good, and I think Arya can be a rock in that top lane and sort of minimize the damage that gets done here. So I'm excited to see what Prosperity can do.
Oh yeah. And how do you? Oh, I guess we don't know who they're playing yet, so we'll see.
They would be playing Citadel, right?
Well, if they win against their 5, because they're going to 4v5. Yeah, we don't know.
I think the 4 versus 5s are like a bit closer than 3v6s. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
All right. We can go ahead and spin the wheel for the Ionia group.
If it's Weber, it fits our narrative.
It looks like it's going to be.
All right.
That is a scary
death
Ionia
continues,
group.
boys. Weber State. I mean, this roster is terrifying, man. Obviously they don't have their mid lane a sword, right? From what they had before. Yeah, but I mean they still have Batal, right? They still have Goku. And Goku's not a slouch either. Like let it be made clear. Goku is not a slouch in the mid lane.
I think the obvious carry of this team is U13. That guy is so cracked, by the way.
Yeah, it's
playing scrims against him. Oh my!
Good luck to anyone who wants to try and win games in this group, because you have something ahead of you.
Yeah.
And
that'll put seeds are crying in that group, I think.
Yeah, that'll put the last team, Galaxy Gaming, into Spirit.
Welcome back to the double Inori team.
Yeah.
So once again,
Odge in the mid lane, right? what can we say about Galaxy here? I mean, it's solid for sure. I just don't. It doesn't excite me. I don't really see any upset potential with this roster. I see a solid middle of the pack team who can maybe punch like 1 to 2 places above, but I don't think they're going up or below.
I definitely see them making playoffs, at least top 16.
Oh yeah. I think this team is very based around team play rather than like 1v9 carry.
For sure. This is a power of friendship roster for sure.
Power of friendship. Hey, cool. These groups are looking real fun, guys. I don't know. I'm excited. Okay, cool. Let's just get into it because then we can start talking about matchups and stuff. The Pool 6 teams. Pool 5 teams.
Give me Ember.
No French.
Calamity.
No French. Oh no.
Calamity. Deathmark.
Oh, Calamity.
Hey, someone adjust that arrow, please. Actually, no, don't do it. I'm happy. I don't have to play against Sephiroth.
I'm fine with Calamity here. I would have preferred. Actually, no. I mean, Calamity's cool here. If I'm really thinking about it here.
I mean, these players have been around for a while.
Yeah.
Is this this isn't the Lindsay roster, is it? Is that a different one?
I believe this is no.
No?
That's Lindsay roster.
Okay. Well, I'm just crazy. Hall's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Loney as well.
I mean, this is probably the best case scenario, right?
This is your week 1 matchup, PVS.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not upset. I'd much rather play this team than like Deathmark.
Who do you look at this roster and worry about if you are mint gaming right now? Is it just their mid jungle here, or do you worry about Aspen maybe? I know they're a pretty decently strong top laner.
I don't necessarily think I worry about any individual player.
Okay.
I haven't seen her play that yet, though, so who knows?
Good stuff.
We can go ahead and spin the wheel for the next team into Noxus.
All right. Spin over PVS.
True.
Benjamin had to take some time away from spinning the wheel just to say that. Ember Fox. Now that's
turning
fun.
roster. I think, yeah.
Yeah, this is the same roster that made, what was it, top 8, right?
Yeah, except I think Okada was playing mid back then. I think he's a sub now. Most of the players look very familiar. This is can't remember their coach's name. I'm blanking on it.
This is the Lindsay team.
Lindsay team, yeah. This is Lindsay team.
I mean, Lindsay's been gassing them up in the what is it, the rankings Discord,
committee.
Right? The committee. So who knows, right? I mean, Sims. I really like their mid jungle here. 6'4" Asian and Sim here. I think that's going to be the strong suit going forward. But how do
you think they stack up against Prosperity? Because that's their week 1 matchup or Monday matchup.
I think it's a no diff. I think Prosperity is going to be a whole lot stronger here. I like Ember Foxes as a team here. I just don't think that, especially that bot lane, Franco and Slime. I mean, I don't know much about them, but
Franco is a ex-Dorado player, if I'm not wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
But I mean, just looking at Prosperity, right? It's you have a very decently strong bot lane, right? In Flame, and whatchamacallit. So I don't see them being able to stack up compared.
Sure.
But I mean, it should be fun. Like Ember Foxes, like I said, top 8 isn't anything to really scoff at. So
yeah. So glad to have them back. Let's check the Pool 5 team that'll be playing Weber State.
Very scary.
Yeah, who's getting promoted to customer here? Oh, the French.
Wait, this might be the stream match.
This is a banger. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, dang.
This is Barlow Potato. Yeah. I guess their logo. Oh, I think it's the accent.
Anticipation or Verdict, whatever you want to go by these days.
Okay. Apologies for the logo not coming up. I think their accent and their name broke something on the back end, but we'll get that fixed for sure. But yeah, solid roster, exciting roster. They had a different Deathmark team. I think they actually were just called Deathmark Esports last split, but they also had a really solid performance, if I remember correctly.
They were top 12 last ACL,
top 12,
I believe.
Yeah.
So I mean, I definitely think this is a very hype 4v5 matchup.
Might just be the stream matchup. I'll have to go back and look.
I'd say so.
And the other one would be Galaxy versus what we're about to see here, Zero Animosity, because that also sounds like a banger.
Galaxy Zero Animosity, yeah. I really like that as a matchup here. If we can,
yeah, we'll get to that. Let's see where they place onto the I think Benjo has to do a little bit of back end stuff because the logo. Yeah, there we go.
Got it.
So they're placed into Ionia. They'll be versing Weber, and then now we'll have Zero Animosity being placed into the Spirit group here. Whenever you get a chance, you can pull up their roster. Yeah,
Zero Animosity.
yeah. Snow, Z Score, Albino Spino. Yeah,
I really like the Zero Animosity team on paper. Especially their bot lane, Inferno Dan and Z Score. I like them a lot.
I want to say I think the mid is a little less experienced than I think it was Retrozing last.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm excited to see. I think Albino Spino's happy that Kled is maybe not disabled week 1, depending decisions, I guess.
everything should be enabled because usually we disable it like if it happens during the league and the league hasn't started. But I'll double check and there'll be an announcement.
All right, but I mean, this is going to be a fun matchup. Zero Animosity against Gravity. I am excited to see who can come out on top there. I think it's fairly evenly matched, if a little Gravity favored, or Galaxy favored, pardon. So I am excited there.
Awesome. Okay, that's our groups. Now we can really think about Group of Death.
I mean, Group of Life is between Demacia and Spirit here.
Yeah, I think it's Spirit.
I do think it's Spirit still. Yeah, for sure. I think Demacia has a pretty decently weak bottom 3. It's middle. I mean, frick. It's middle of the pack. It's very like clumped. I don't think there's any real sits like. There's no team in Demacia that I'm looking at. Well, yeah. I mean, NSG and Calamity, I'd say are not like slouches per se, but they're going to be worse, right, than the rest of the pack. I think Mint is going to be like a tier above that, and then I think Gravity, and then I think Milk is probably in that tier as well, and then I think CCG is probably the only standout team in this group.
You're saying 1 and then 2 to 4 and then 5 to 6, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, I think anyone
does.
I think anyone in that 2 to 4 group here can really like beat each other up. I think the only team that's going to be standout in Demacia is going to be CCG. Ivar, thoughts?
No, I concur. I think Ionia is the scariest right now, and I think Spirit is the quote unquote Group of Life. I definitely think.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I definitely see some potential for some upsets, but I think in Ionia, because you know how we have like the A team and B teams that are making playoffs from the first GSL.
Yeah,
I think Weber can actually take one of those spots.
I was gonna say I don't know.
I think 2 to 4 can switch here and there. Maybe
say, obviously
5.
You favor Supernova and Ionia, right? But I don't know. I don't genuinely know who I put second here.
Yes, between the 2 through 4, right? I mean, Napoleon.
2 through 5, I think.
I wouldn't say Napoleon. I like the Napoleon love here, but I just think Cupid, Eternal, and Weber. Honestly, I think Weber's the second best team in this group. I'll say it. Like I think Weber here is probably the second best.
Yes, only time will tell. Hopefully, we get that matchup at least. I think it's very clear on Nox's side, Citadel. Actually, I don't know. Komodo, I don't know. Man.
I think Citadel way ahead, and then Komodo to Prosperity can change.
Yeah.
I think the bottom 2 are a little less fortunate.
Yeah. 07 to Travelers and Ember Foxes. Good luck. I'm wishing you the best.
They could still make playoffs.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
As for Spirit,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, as for Spirit, like Group of Life here, I don't even put Papa Chunks that ahead of everyone else, right?
I think it's very. The top three are very close.
I think top three are like completely the same skill level here. I don't put Papa Chunks above. In fact, I might even put Lotus above Papa Chunks. I mean, they were what, like 0.1 away from each other in
Yeah, it was very close
in rankings. So it's like, and I have heard scrim rumors about Lotus. So maybe that's a little cooked there, but I mean it's interesting. I like all three of these teams can win this group. I think Galaxy's also in that mix there. And then Zero Animosity and GCS. I mean, they're not awful teams either. Like they can fight here. So I definitely think anyone can come out of the Spirit group.
Oh yeah. All right, cool. That's our groups. I don't know how many people are still watching, but we will have announcements made today, late today or early tomorrow, about procedures, roles, and all that stuff. Reminder: if you're Pool 1 and Pool 2, you do not have games on Monday. Pools 3 through 6, you have games on Monday. Yeah. Thank you for joining me, guys. Any shout outs, PVS and Icarus? PVS, you can go first. Okay. No shout outs.
Shout out Duon.
Okay. Oh, yeah. People that are watching, I know people have the tendency, I'm going to make an announcement about this. People have the tendency to DM me or DM Duan. Duan is on vacation for the next 3 weeks. Please do not message Duan. He will not see your message. Your message will be lost. There is a ticket system in the Discord. Just open a ticket and somebody will see it and somebody will be able to answer.
Aegis is pretty fast about it.
Yeah, if you message us and we don't see your DM and your question does not get answered, I might feel a little bad, but I honestly will not feel bad at all. I'm going to keep it a buck. There's just open a ticket. There's other people that can answer questions that are besides us. There's a whole admin team that can take care of it. I know it's easier to DM us, but just use the ticket system. That's all we ask.
Don't worry, everyone. DM Gordo Casts. He's gonna love it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, DM Gordo Cast. Oh God. But yeah. Any shout outs, Icarus?
Shout out Gravity. Shout out Arlen. Good buddy of mine. He likes to make fun of me. And good luck. Good luck to everyone in the group. Shout out to Aegis for putting on a great tournament.
Oh yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Benjo, on production. We will be back Monday with our week 1 stream. I keep saying week 1. I got to call it round 1. Our round 1 stream, and on our second stream, we'll have ADL quarterfinals. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. See you guys on Monday.
Fellow armsmen, I ask you, will you follow me tonight to break their spine and reclaim what once was mine. Those cravens backstabbed me, deceived me. Never shall I tolerate their crimes again. Now let the hunt begin. Oh, 7,000 souls scared and daunted, such a tale of woe. Not too long ago, this village was a golden scene of hope. Call down